It's time, guys. It's finally that time. We're finally full steam ahead with the Dragon Ball Legends 6th anniversary. It's time to start getting prepared for the big event because we know it's going to be an exciting one. Now, we do have a bit of information concerning the 6th anniversary, and that is the next reveals and stuff, because the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts have given us the date of the reveals and stuff 6th anniversary special edition. And that event will happen on May 25th, 2024 at 2 a.m. UTC. So of course, convert that to whatever time zone you're in, but I know for my time zone, that will be 7 p.m. on May 24th. And I think that's very important to note for everyone, because this reveals and stuff, much like what happened last year, and I think they've been doing this for a few years now, is happening the day before reset for when the big event is going to happen. So this is happening at around 7 p.m. My time zone. So that means that's 4 hours before reset for the day, because after the reveals and stuff will be the beginning of the anniversary, which will start that daily reset in technicality, which would be the 25th. So again, I'm excited, right? We're finally preparing for the anniversary, and I'm really excited to see what they're gonna bring, right? Because this is all just for part 1, because remember, the anniversary is 3 parts long. We're gonna get like maybe an LF unit for part 1, maybe 2 LF units for part 2, and then an Ultra unit for part 3. Maybe they might mix it up this year and we can probably get like all Ultras, or we can just get 2 LFs for part 1, like an Ultra for part 2 and an Ultra for part 3, or however they want to mix it up, right? We don't know. But what I do know is it's going to be very exciting, because anniversary time usually is very, like a very exciting time, apart from, the 4th anniversary. Anyway, so what are some things that we should be focusing on right now? One of which obviously is being able to farm up as many crystals as possible. I'm talking about if you guys haven't done events, if you haven't cleared up story mode, if you haven't been doing PvP, if you haven't been doing like tournament of power, like if you haven't been doing pretty much any possible method in the game that will allow you to get chrono crystals, now's the time to really get it done. Again, anniversary is happening on the 25th. That is when the anniversary starts. So by then, if your crystals are not looking crispy, you're probably not gonna be summoning that much on the banner. So again, make sure that you're doing whatever it takes to knock out anything that has like crystals available. And primarily, like obviously if you're free to play. If you're pay to play, then obviously crystals isn't really a concern. You can just buy crystals. But if you're free to play, make sure you exhaust every resource that's going to allow you to get crystals. No matter what you have to do, make sure that you get it done. And apart from that, the other thing is what we can expect to see during the 6th anniversary. We do know that they're going to be giving us lots of events. I'm pretty sure we should be getting an anniversary event, because they have one every single year where there's like an anniversary story, right? Like we've had one with Vegeta Blue, what else? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Omega Shenron was in one, and the other characters as well, right? They always have some sort of anniversary story that drops. It's either like a few days before the anniversary or during the anniversary. So that's one thing that we can look forward to, because usually the anniversary story is pretty good, right? It's a solid event, and it either gives us like good rewards or it's just like a good experience, right? But of course, it comes down to the units at the end of the day, because the anniversary story always plays in tune with the part 1 units that we get in the game, always. So what can we expect to see during the 6th anniversary? Obviously, as of right now, we really don't know, because on one end, we did get a Zenkai recently, and that was Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So we could say, oh, maybe they're gonna go with something Buu Saga related, but I really don't think that that would be the case. And the main reason is because we already had that campaign. So I don't think Anniversary is gonna go back to Buu Saga. But we did get a free-to-play unit, and this might actually lead more into the anniversary than the Zenkai unit that we got. And that free-to-play unit was Whis. So maybe, just maybe, we could get something related to Battle of Gods, whether it's them actually going based off of the movie or them going based off of the anime. Whichever option they go with, I'm fine with. And the reason is because Super Saiyan God Goku, I've said this in videos and whatnot, gets darn near no love. I don't know why, but that character has darn near like no units in the game like that in comparison to like a lot of other forms of Goku, right? So if part 1 was like Super Saiyan God Goku, I'm so down with that, 100%. I would love for us to get a powerful Super Saiyan God Goku unit, especially because this character doesn't get that much time in the spotlight in Dragon Ball Legends. So I'm not against that whatsoever. However, there is another thing that caught my attention, which I tweeted about. I don't think I mentioned it in my videos from like a few days ago, but it's something that I did tweet about, and that is the enemy's unique gauge. If you guys have paid attention to it in like PvP and whatnot, the enemy's unique gauge is now smaller. Now, on the surface, it may not seem like much, right? Maybe they're trying to clean up clutter on like the UI, like, or the HUD while you're in a battle, wherever the case may be. That could be a reason. Or maybe they're working on something else that might need to be placed in a similar spot, and because of that, they had to shrink the size of the opponent's unique gauge, right? Now, if that's the case, I would be a lot more excited about that, right? Again, this is, everything I'm saying is speculatory, right? Like, this could absolutely not come to fruition. I hope it will come to fruition, but this is complete speculation. I'm really hoping that if they shrunk the unique gauge for the enemy, right, to make space for something, because I really don't think they would have to do it for, the player, right? Like, if we're using like the character, whatever the case may be, since it's our section of the HUD, they want it to be as noticeable as possible. But for the opponent, I guess it's just for like their own thing. We don't really have to care too much about it. But something's telling me that they're working on a brand new mechanic, and I pray to everything that is holy that it is an in-game fusion mechanic. It would be one of the coolest mechanics in the game. It would be something that has never been done before. It would be incredible to have that in the game. And I've already said this in a previous video, but I'll reiterate it for anybody watching this video. The reason why that's possible now is because of preparation mode, if they even decide to go with that route. And not only that, we have tag units that are of a singular element factor. And the best example of that are the Gammas. They fit that to the T. They're a pure yellow unit, regardless of if you have Gamma 1 and 2 in, and they have a unique gauge that leads into a preparation mode. So again, you could use something like that with an in-game fusion mechanic. It's entirely possible. Again, you don't have to have the preparation mode for it, but you can have a tag unit that's a singular element factor, and then once the unique gauge is full, and then maybe you swap one more time, then you activate fusion. And then obviously you will probably get some health back. You get like certain buffs and all that stuff. It would be absolutely insane if that's what they were preparing for. But if it comes with like its own type of gauge, then that would be the reason why they kind of shrunk the unique gauge for the opponent. I don't know. Again, complete speculation. But if that's what we can expect, I'm all down for that. And I know a ton of others would be too. But all in all though, again, that's just me just speculating about like what we could potentially see. I hope that we get something like that. I hope we get like a Super Saiyan God Goku. I hope we get like a fusion mechanic. And in all honesty, for our Ultra unit, I really hope that we get Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Because again, it's been almost 3 years since that character has been in the game. We only have one Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta unit in the game, and same with Fuse Zamasu Half Corrupted. So here's hoping that those two characters get some sort of love during the anniversary. But I do want to know what you guys think about all this in the comment section below. Are you guys excited for the Dragon Ball Legends 6th anniversary? Are you guys grinding crystals? Are you, like, however you're preparing for the anniversary, let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.